Tonight on Virtual News Hub, a major twist in U.S. trade policy. President Trump hits pause on tariffs for Mexico and Canada after high-stakes talks. What does this mean for businesses, consumers, and the economy? We break it all down. Stay tuned. Good evening, I'm Annabella, and this is Virtual News Hub. Tonight's top story. President Donald Trump has announced a one-month delay on tariffs for Mexican and Canadian goods under the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, or USMCA. This surprising shift follows intense discussions with Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum and Canadian officials, temporarily cooling what could have turned into a major trade battle. A sudden change in trade policy. Just days ago, the Trump administration moved to impose tariffs on key imports from Canada and Mexico, sparking concerns among businesses and investors. But after a direct conversation with President Sheinbaum, Trump took to Truth Social to announce that Mexico won't face tariffs until April 7th. "I did this as an accommodation and out of respect for President Sheinbaum," Trump stated. "We are working hard together on the border to stop illegal crossings and fentanyl trafficking." Sheinbaum welcomed the delay, emphasizing the need for strong economic ties between Mexico and the U.S. How this affects trade and your wallet? While this delay offers temporary relief, it's not a complete rollback. A White House official clarified that only about 50% of Mexican imports and 36% of Canadian imports qualify under USMCA, meaning several key goods could still be affected. For instance, while automobiles get a temporary exemption, experts warn that shifting production to the U.S. won't happen overnight. Meanwhile, Canadian energy exports remain under a 10% tariff, which could lead to higher gas prices in parts of the U.S. And while the tariff on Canadian potash, crucial for fertilizer, has been reduced from 25% to 10%, American farmers still face higher costs. Canada fires back. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau isn't backing down, accusing Trump of using tariffs as a political tool. In retaliation, Ontario Premier Doug Ford slapped a 25% tariff on electricity exports to the U.S., hitting consumers in Minnesota, Michigan, and New York. Ford is also pushing for a renegotiation of USMCA, calling Trump's latest trade moves a violation of the agreement's spirit. At the same time, Canada's Finance Minister Dominic LeBlanc announced that Canada will hold off on its own planned tariffs, totaling $125 billion until April 2nd, leaving the door open for further talks. Market jitters and economic fallout. Wall Street wasted no time reacting. The Dow Jones fell 427 points, while the S&P 500 and Nasdaq dropped 1.8% and 2.6%, respectively. Investors remain on edge as the administration's unpredictable trade policies create uncertainty for businesses and consumers alike. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick defended the administration, saying the goal is to boost American manufacturing and prepare for the future of industry in the AI era. Trump, however, dismissed market concerns, blaming globalists for opposing his America First agenda. This delay is just the latest in a series of sudden shifts in Trump's trade policies. Earlier, tariffs on China were scaled back, and exemptions were temporarily reinstated for certain small-value goods. The administration has also teased new reciprocal tariffs, but details remain unclear. With the April 2nd deadline looming, uncertainty lingers. Will the delay be extended again, or will tariffs go into full effect? One thing's for sure, we'll be watching closely. That's it for tonight's report. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. I'm Annabella, and this is Virtual News Hub. See you next time.